it!
Penis.
Hey, what's up? This is SexMonkeyDungeon with your host, Chris Barrett, and...
Me.
One of these days, he's not going to say me, and you guys are going to be upset that you didn't watch all the other ones and you don't get the inside joke because you didn't pay attention because you're a failure at life and you need to end it all right now.
Okay, man, that seems a bit much. We're just silly.
That's how we start the podcast every time.
Talking that the people need to murder
a call
themselves.
To suicide.
I don't know, man. We can't be doing that.
I don't know if you noticed this. We got a new couch.
Yes.
An old woman passed away at where my wife works.
And her soul is trapped in the couch.
And our asses are inside of her soul now.
Dude, I sat down on the couch and I heard, oh, my back.
Your wife was always rough with me.
They killed me. A Jamaican woman killed me. She smothered me with a pillow on this.
She unplugged my machine so she could charge her cell phone.
She smothered me with a pillow on this said couch.
Right on this couch.
I asked her for a tuna fish sandwich, and she said, how about a knuckle sandwich? And just started clobbering my old skull.
There's a crack in my skull. The doctor said you probably fell.
I'm so old, my flesh is like paper. The wind bruises me. How could a Jamaican lady, 300 pounds, just wail on me with a knuckle sandwich? Hey. I wanted tuna fish.
It's not.
Now I'm dead and my soul's trapped in a couch.
It's not always a 300-pound Jamaican lady.
And two gay men sit on me and talk about their penis. Oh, this is a fate worse than hell itself. Oh Lord, I just miss my Jeremy.
I miss Gerald.
I miss my Jeremy the Wicked. I miss my.
Don't tell me. Hey,
shut up. I miss my beloved Jeremy. He died in the war. Which war? The war. He was a sailor. He talked how much he loved his fellow seamen. He sent me provocative pictures of them shirtless on the poop deck. And that's just what they called his asshole. They were all on his poop deck. Plenty of semen in his poop deck. This is kind of a hacky joke.
He's
the
gay.
Semen in the poop deck, but whatever. My poor, my Jeremy, he was whisked away by the great cold of 62.
I feel like you did this whole thing just so you could do the fucking Jeremy's
Jeremy's boy.
You do like an entire 15-minute bit. Do an entire 15-minute bit just so you could just Jeremy's walking.
No, we're talking. We're talking about my husband, my beloved, the dear late Jeremy's walking. Sporking.
No.
Jeremy. How's it go? Fuck.
Candlebox. Remember Candlebox?
I've seen Candlebox. This is one of the first concerts I've ever seen.
What fucking song did they do? I can't.
Far Behind.
Oh. You let me far behind.
No, that's not how it goes.
Oh, baby,
hey, what you need to lead you on so bad, but I did.
Yeah, this whole episode's just Drew and I doing karaoke songs without music.
90s grunge, dude, is the best.
Fuck yeah, dude.
What a great time period of music where everyone.
Space Hog.
Space Hog's great, but they're not grunge. No, the bass line's the best part.
Yeah, the Toadies song too. Possum Kingdom.
Which one? No, they had a couple.
I know they had a couple, but Possum Kingdom.
I see. Fuck
always
the Toadies.
gets in my head.
The Toadies can fuck off because I'm more of a. If we're talking about amphibian-related '90s band, I'm more of a Toad the Wet Sprocket guy.
Okay, yeah, I like them too.
Yeah.
They do the got away too fat boy.
No, it's
fat boy.
In the spaces in between, never burn.
Wait, what fucking band was the one?
Out there? I don't know all the lyrics right now.
Who did the fucking? Who had the album Frog Stomp?
Wasn't that Silverchair?
Silverchair. Yeah, they're the ones that
I own that album.
Way too fat boy.
Yeah,
fat boy. Rules. It was like a bunch of kids from fucking Australia, dude.
I bought that album at a garage sale for $1.
Yeah, because there was a frog on there.
No, because I liked Silverchair.
Oh, I liked Silverchair too.
I was at the point where I was like, so what I was doing is like I was finding out bands from YouTube videos, music videos, like, and then I'd go to garage sales and I would dip. It's so hot in here, dude. It's so hot.
It's so hot in
We're
here.
3 minutes in. As soon as we shut the garage door, drenched in sweat.
Drenched in sweat.
I'm soaked.
Well, we kind of knew
I know
this
what
was
it's
going
like
to happen.
now I know what it's like when a lady goes on a date with me. This is how they feel.
This is how they feel.
Just soaked.
Inside my trunk.
And I go, "What do you guys? You like Stone Cold Steve Austin?" And just
She's like, "Please let me out of the trunk."
and she's just dripping. She's dripping. I like the idea of a guy.
Oh,
who's,
you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about the other drip.
No, I know, but that's even funnier. Is like I like the idea of a character of a guy who knows that like ladies, you're supposed to make ladies wet if they're attracted to you, but he doesn't understand the female anatomy, so he just thinks you have to make them wet through sweating. And like you just
Like, let's take the stairs.
locking a girl in a sauna. He's like, "Look how wet I'm making you right now."
She's like, "You're making it smell." Actually,
Yeah.
I mean,
He
if
only
you're
takes
fine.
girls on dates to like saunas or like a ball game when it's 95 degrees out. He's like, "I'm making her so wet right now."
Oh God, she's gonna be wanting to fuck later. Is this gonna bother you when
No.
I smoke it in here?
No. I might actually ask to hit it. What kind of Black and Mild is that?
Wine.
I don't know. I was going to say,
It's getting really smoky.
you're so
in here.
crazy, we'll call that a Black and Wild. Yeah, get that. Get it. You could, wait, no, let's do it. Try it again. You're so crazy, we call that a... Hold on. Which one is it? Okay. You're so crazy, we should call that a Black and Wild. There we go. That was definitely worth it.
That's the clip.
Mm-hmm.
Suck my tip.
I'm fucking
It's kinda
drenched.
getting wet
I'm
though,
already
dude.
drenched, dude. This is gonna
This
be
is a
rough.
nightmare. This
gonna
is
be-
a fucking nightmare.
This is gonna be rough, dude. We're 5 minutes in. I feel moisture in every orifice of my body.
Yeah.
My asshole, dude.
Our
I'm
sweat
gonna
is
need a
mixing with the
change.
old lady sweat of this
Yeah.
chair and pussy juices.
Yeah.
We're gonna have old lady pussy
If
juices.
you could have sex with one old lady, who would it be?
Barbara Bush.
Show your work.
What do you mean show my work?
I don't know. This is something stupid I've been doing lately. I think it's funny. Ask someone a question, and when they answer it, say "show your work." Like a math problem.
Like it's a math problem?
Yeah, show your work. Why is Barbara Bush the correct answer?
Oh, Barbara Bush. I would get close to her, and then after going down on her for like half an hour, she's come like 3 times. I just climb up and fucking lay next to her, and then hold her, and then I'll be like, "Did your husband kill John F. Kennedy? Just tell me. You can trust me."
I get that, but I mean, like, what would draw you?
Oh, you mean
to-
one that would make me actually want to fuck?
Yeah, like what?
Like I'm
draws
actually
you?
sexually attracted to?
Yes. Also, I will let.
I don't know a
I
lot
would
of
let
old ladies.
recently dead if they've died in the last like 5 years or so. You can use them
I don't even
because
really
I have
know.
mine. Mine's easy.
I don't really know
Mine's
a lot of
Joan
old
River-
ladies.
mine's
Okay,
Joan
yeah, Joan
Rivers.
Rivers, dude. She was a
'Cause
fucking bad bitch.
She was a bad bitch, super funny. Also looked like she could suck a mean dick.
She,
And she talked like she would. I think she would have been good in the
she's like-
sack. And also, her personality.
all right, just take your cock out and let me see it. Let me
Her-
suck on it.
Hilariously funny. Enjoyed her personality. So now I'm bringing personality into it.
See, now you're being gay.
Yeah, this is
You're
pretty
bringing
gay.
you're bringing
It is-
personality
it is pretty
into
gay
an
to
old
like-
lady that you would fuck.
It's pretty gay to like a woman based off of anything except for their physical traits.
Yeah, it is.
It's so gay to like a woman for anything except for physical misogynistic ideas of what a woman is.
Exactly. That's the way it is. That's the way it always has been.
Hey.
If you're around a group of guys and you start talking about, well, you know, we were talking about this and she's really interested in this. They're like, they don't say anything to
I
you
know.
now, but in their head they're still going, yeah, it's pretty
no,
gay.
I agree with you. I've met a girl. I'll talk to girls about like girls I date to my friends. I'll be like, "Oh man, she was awesome," but then she had all these opinions. She had all these fucking opinions, and I went, "My dick's soft now. I don't like a lady with an opinion. Can't you just be a doll? Can't you just be a
Can you
giant
just
Barbie
be a
doll?"
warm fuck doll? Which they gotta be making
Ooh,
those,
you
right?
you like to vote? Yuck, gross.
Oh boy.
You have opinions? Yuck.
The only opinion you should have is what better brand of salami you need to buy me for my sandwich.
Oh, there we go, dude.
That's the only opinion.
The only opinion you need to have is, did I put enough layers on this club sandwich for him?
Is he gonna hit me tonight? Because I didn't put enough mustard on the sandwich.
I only want a lady to live in fear of me hitting this.
52 years of marriage.
I would never hit
held
him.
together.
I would never hit a lady.
By the fear of physical violence.
I would never hit a lady, but I want them to live in constant fear that one day I might.
So, like, you're walking around.
This is the sweatiest episode we've ever done, by the way.
It's gonna be super sweaty, but you're just walking around showing like physical reason, or like showing physically that you could hurt her without.
No, I shadow box in front of women that I like. I just go, oh, I'm so mad.
They're like, they're flinching.
I never hit them. I get way too close.
You, like when you greet them, you like grab them real fucking hard,
and then I go, I want potato salad and brats for dinner, and walk away.
Like,
I want potato salad.
Have you ever seen a woman go through a glass table?
What's your favorite type of salad?
Oh shit! Well, when I used to be able to eat it, I used to like to eat potato salad.
Potato salad rules.
Christina makes like this like deviled egg potato salad.
That's how.
No, because some people put like raisins and shit in there. It's fucking gross.
Like one white person did that one time where we all keep talking about it.
I'm sure it's
deviled eggs and potato salad is exactly.
Probably a fucking Mormon that did that.
That's how you make potato salad.
Shout out to Mormons, by the way.
Unless it's that's because isn't German potato salad a thing? And they use red skin potatoes. That's pretty good.
So redskin, or
I mean, is that actually German? Or is that an American idea of what?
Well, it's an American idea, but like obviously there's different ways to do it. But the main thing that she does not put onions in it. She puts egg, and then she puts
no onion. I'm kind of pissed off.
She puts up cut up pieces of.
I thought I was in love with your
ring
wife.
bologna.
Your wife brought me this delicious 6-pack of Two Hearted. I thought like I've met my soulmate, and then you're telling me she doesn't put onions in her potato salad.
I love how I didn't tell you that I told her to get Two Hearted.
Shut up. let me have this, okay? Your wife brought me your beautiful, nice wife brought me this 6-pack of Two Hearted, and then I have to sit here and listen. I'm like, oh, I think she might be the one, and then you tell me she doesn't put onion in her potato salad.
Yeah, dude, who wants fucking crunchy onion in there?
Thank you. Next.
Oh
Thank
my God.
you next, okay?
Well, I'll tell her that when we go in.
You put onion in. Honestly, I like a little celery in my potato salad, too.
That's good. I can do celery.
Onion, definitely. I
don't
onion
like
and everything.
onion in it.
Onion rule. I'm so wet. I'm so fucking wet right
so
now.
she puts ring bologna in there.
What the fuck is your wife? I want to try your wife's potato salad.
Yeah, and then
that sounds kind of like a euphemism.
So it's I want to get up on your wife's potato salad. If you know what I mean.
I want to munch up on your wife's potato salad. Fuck, your wife's potato salad stinks.
Oh God,
your wife's potato salad was sitting in the sun all day. It stinks. The eggs are sweating. The eggs are sweating.
Get in the bathroom and give that potato salad a wipe.
Yeah.
Before you get to bed.
Clean it up. Dry it off a little bit.
Fucking fan it off, dude. It's so fucking sweaty.
I like a chunky potato salad. I don't like it when it's soupy. You ever have potato salad? They go too hard on some of the sauce, and it's a little soupy.
I don't like it that way.
No, I want it to
We use mayonnaise.
Well, yeah, but...
And then we put mustard in it.
Yes. Oh, I like a mustard.
Dijon mustard.
Yeah. No.
Dijon mustard?
No, I love a Dijon mustard, not in my potato salad.
I'm going to make her make you fucking potato salad tonight. And you're going to fucking... You're going to lose your fucking shit. That's how good it is.
Yeah, how sad
anybody that's eating it.
Dude, I've gotten fucked up on camping trips, and all I'll have for dinner is a 3-pound thing of potato salad from a deli. I'll just eat the whole thing on a camping trip. I'm just like, I fucking love potato salad.
I have also had days where I'm like, all I've eaten today is beef jerky.
Never that, dude. But I have an alarming amount of days where I've only eaten potato salad, like an alarm. I'm basically a potato salad, like grew consciousness and was able to walk around.
Like, what did I eat today? Oh, an entire tub of fucking potato salad from Kroger.
But yeah, potato salad is probably one of my number one. I love a pasta salad. Big fan of a pasta salad. I love a taco salad.
Ooh.
Taco Cell's so good.
Dude, and that can go dangerously wrong too.
With Doritos, not Fritos. If you make your Taco Cell with Fritos, you're a psychopath.
Yeah, we're gonna find you and kill you.
Taco salad with Doritos. Throw some black olives in it. That's pretty good. I like jalapenos on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're speaking my fucking language.
So taco salad rules. And, this might be fun. I like a tuna salad.
I like a tuna salad, too.
With pasta.
No onions, though.
It's fucking onions and celery every time.
I can't do onions. I can do celery.
Why can't you do onions?
Because the crunch of the raw onion.
Celery's more crunchy than onion.
Sends me into a fucking.
Celery's crunchier than onion.
Yeah, but it tastes different. It tastes different.
Onion's amazing.
The crunchy onion, there's something about it since I was a child that I can't have.
You're glistening right now. You're glistening.
Am I? Because of how sweaty it is?
Yeah, you look like a hot dog that's been sitting in a 7-Eleven roller for 12 hours. That's how bad it is. Am I shining?
You're a little shiny. Yeah.
You're shining, dude.
It's good. It doesn't matter. I mean,
we're going through the fucking global warming. This is the global warming episode.
Greta Thunberg's gonna come here
and just go.
She's fist fight Drew.
She's just gonna autistically go. Tesla, drive an electric car.
Oh shit! Would she say?
Do you think how old is Greta Thunberg? How old
dare you?
How old is she now? Do you have your phone?
She's DTF.
No, you don't have your phone. Let me look it up.
Is she old enough to?
That's actually that's my question. What is Greta Thunberg's age or whatever? Fucking. Let's investigate this.
This is my midlife crisis: is smoking Black and Milds. I'm a fucking pathetic piece of shit.
Smoking Black and Milds in a garage with a retard while you record shit that will be permanently on the internet
forever. My grandkids are gonna find this and watch it and be like, "My grandpa was gay."
Dude, she's 21.
Oh shit,
dude! It's funny to think about Greta.
How does she look now, though? That's the question.
She looks like.
How did her eyes get further apart?
She looks like a fucking Karen now.
Well, she was like a mini Karen back then.
Yeah.
She had the little fucking meeting. Your parents are rich.
Do you think she's holy shit? She's only 4'11". What the fuck?
What?
That's what this says.
Still 4'11"?
She's sweet. She knows how to speak Swedish and English. She's from. Oh fuck you! You're from Sweden.
Yeah, well, that was.
I don't like listening to anyone from Sweden. They live in I think Sweden is the most racial homogenistic place on the planet.
Well, they're starting to diversify, and
it's still over.
It's getting racist.
It's only over 99% white.
Yeah.
Dogs.
Why? She knows. This lady, my wife, knows. What we're doing.
Your wife's a beautiful angel. Don't do that.
She knows what we're doing right now, and she lets the dogs out because she wants to be like, I'm here and I'm in control.
Right.
She's trying to control my life through letting the dogs outside.
But sorry, before we leave this out, your wife's a beautiful angel. Don't talk about her like that. Do you think Greta Thunberg's had sex?
She had sex long before she turned 21.
Yeah.
I guarantee you she got passed around at some of those fucking fancy billionaire parties, and they're like, oh yeah, come and yell at me and tell me that I'm ruining your life.
Well, you were talking about her eyes. I think I've talked to you about this before, but the idea of like Down syndrome makes your eyes closer together, and then like fetal alcohol syndrome makes your eyes farther apart.
Oh yeah, her mom was on the sauce.
No, that's what I'm saying though. What if you have a Down syndrome baby, but then you drink in the womb? Do the eyes just cancel each other out, and you just have a?
That's why we look like this.
Like if you have a baby, like if you know your baby has Down syndrome, you just drink in the womb, and they just they cancel each other out. You make the eyes balance out, and then they have what we call normal brain.
So if
I regret saying that.
So if you have a child that you take a test and you find out it has Down syndrome, please perform the experiment that Drew's talking about where you drink through the entire pregnancy.
I am saying it. I think we should at least try it. I think there's something there.
It cancels it out.
I might be a moron, but I did the math. I showed my work on that one. I think all it is the placement of the eyes that fucks them up, you know?
It has nothing to do with brain function
No,
at all.
it's all just where
It's
your
just
eyes
where
are
your eyes
located.
If your eyes get close together, you're fucking Down syndromed.
And if your eyes get too far apart, you're fetal alcohol syndrome.
I'm not gonna deal with the dogs if they're like this the entire time.
Are you furious?
I'm starting to get upsetty. Yeah.
You're getting so upset. Dude, you leave your beautiful angel wife alone. You have a bug on you.
I have a bug where?
Oh, no, it's a piece of wood. Anyways, while Chris is gone, I just want to say he doesn't treat his wife properly. She's a beautiful angel. If you ever meet Miss Barrett, my God, you're a lucky person just by being able to meet her and be in her presence for a minute or two. And this guy, he sees her every day. He gets to wake up next to her. He doesn't really appreciate what he has. And one day that's going to fall from him. Mark my words. We're listening to this podcast right now, but give it 2-3 months. Hell, give it 3 years. But one day he's going to wake up and he goes, God damn, I fucked up. And that's when I come in. That's when I come in. Who wouldn't like a German wife, right? It seems nice. You know, they know how to make sauerkraut. I think that's a German food. Frankfurts are definitely from Germany, right? And burgers, I like those. I'm pretty sure burgers originate from there. Those are nice. They don't like Jew. No, I'm just kidding. That's a bad thing. The whole when they were killing all the Jews, I wasn't a fan of what they did there. I was definitely on the Allies side. America, England, other places that I won't give enough respect to, like Russia. Fuck them a little bit. But you know, you gotta just roll with these things. Speaking about that, Mussolini is a bitch, right? Also, what the fuck was the Pope doing during all of that? That's the hard part to think about. Is like, you know, the Catholic Church is dead center of Italy, the Vatican City. Meanwhile, Mussolini in Italy is siding with Germany and Japan and the killing of millions of Jews and, you know, gays and gypsies. And I'm just talking about World War II and what the fuck the Catholic Church was doing in Italy. And they just let that happen, you know? Don't leave again. It got way too serious without you. I got scared. I talked about your wife a lot. And then I started talking
She locked the fucking door over there, so I couldn't even let him in. So I had to bring him around to the side because she was taking a dump or something.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Can I smell it?
That's pretty cool.
When she's
I go to the
done,
bathroom?
I need to go to the bathroom all of a sudden. Did it stop?
Says internal temperature too high.
Oh, we got hot. We can take a break and let it.
Hey, we're back again. There is no God. You're right. Nietzsche
Chris had to
was
go
the
kill
last
it.
philosophical
Chris had to go
guy.
murder his dogs. So we're back.
Nietzsche was the last philosophers.
What?
We were talking about World War II, right?
No, I mentioned it and we cut all that out, so it doesn't matter. What were we talking about? If you had $1 million, what would you do? And you can't name anything from the song "If I Had $1 Million" by Bare Naked Ladies.
I don't know enough about that song.
That's a great song. If I had $1 million, if I had $1 million,
I would just buy a big piece of property and then have my own means of electricity and water.
That's a direct line from that song.
Does he?
Yeah, he goes, if I had $1 million, I'd buy a big piece of property and my own means of electricity.
Build myself a bomb shelter. If I had $1 million,
I'd be rich.
I'd buy me a shack
I get what your answer is.
in the middle of Montana.
Don't you have a fun answer to that question, though? That's
A
like
fun
that's
answer?
that's a real answer, but like just think you have a disposable million.
A disposable, like I've already got the property and all the shit I
don't
want.
even have to say it. You have a disposable $1 million.
I got a mill. It's got to go.
It's disposable.
It's disposable completely.
Yes, disposable $1 million.
Oh shit. I don't know. I think I would do like I would just drive everywhere around the United States in like a big fucking Winnebago and go to anything and everything I could see. Small towns for fucking as long as it takes
You
me
should
to get around the entire
tour.
United States.
Do a tour of every restaurant Guy Fieri went to in diners, dive-ins, and drives.
And then tell the owner that
honestly,
this sucks.
Honestly, that would be an awesome road trip. Is just to go to every place that Guy Fieri went to in diners, drive-ins, and dives.
And then just tell them that their food is shit.
I don't know. I think I'd like it. Pretty much
can't eat any of that
everything
stuff,
of it is
though.
just like a fucking sandwich that they throw coleslaw on. Is like every episode.
It's like, whoa, it's spicy with coleslaw.
You put coleslaws and jalapenos on this?
Whoa,
Holy hell! Bam! Flavor Town.
spicy mayonnaise.
Oh, Bam! No, who's the Bam guy? Who's that? You know, the old cook that goes Bam. Is that Bobby?
I don't fucking.
Do you know what Bobby something? Bobby
Fisher?
No, he's a famous cook, and his favorite thing is you throw like spice on a dish and go bang. What the fuck was this? Is gonna bother me now, dude. Hold on, make content while I look this up.
Make content.
Yeah, make content while I look this up.
Hey guys, I'm a man with a guy, and I'm a man guy.
You're really bad at making
I'm a
content.
guy. I'm a guy. Hey,
Famous.
I'm bad
chef.
at making content.
Wait,
I'm content with not making content.
hold on.
I used to hate puns, but a comedian, I'm going to shout out to Jack. Hey, Jack, you actually make me like it again. We're not supposed to talk about comedy, but he's making me like it again, and it's making me like him, but hate it at the same time.
Emeril Lagasse. I was actually really off.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Oh, he's some Italian wop. He puts.
Isn't that a thing where you could still make fun of Italians and it's totally fine?
I think all white racism's fine, right?
Pretty much. So
I mean, as long
calling
as you
somebody a
don't
Mick.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm a fucking dumb drunk Mick, is what you would say to me.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to. I like calling French people frogs. That's a fun one.
Well, dude, they are.
Well, I had
pieces
this.
of
I had
shit.
this bit where I was in when I was in like grade school on the football team, and I'd walk up to kids on the football team that were like a year younger than us. I'm like, what are you? What's in you? And then they'd tell me, and then I learned all the white slurs. So I'd be like, oh, so you're a fucking frog Pollock? That sucks. You're a dumb wop Mick? Oh, man. Learning all of them. They're
White
fun. White
racism?
slurs are fun.
Yeah, but they don't get used enough.
Well, I know. I want to bring them. Let's bring them around again. Let's start dropping
calling
them.
people mix and shit.
Mix and wops and Pollocks.
Yeah, but there's a couple of them you can't.
Frogs.
Because they borrow a term from a bad term that you can't use.
Which one?
Like the one that they call Eskimos. They call them snow N-words.
Oh, I didn't know they did that.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
The fact that I know that is probably calling me out for being kind of racist.
I call Eskimo blubbermouths. That's what I've always called.
I've always called them indigenous people.
No, not I. Not I, said the fly.
Not I,
This
said
is
Drew.
This is a fun thing. Let's
Drew
look up,
Campbell.
let's just do a list of white slurs.
Is there a list of white slurs online? I hope so.
Oh yeah, dude. There used to be a whole database of slurs. I used to study.
That's the
every
one.
day.
Not to bring comedy into the thing, but the Dave Chappelle show when he was making fun of white people on there. I loved that so much, dude. I was so happy he was where the one guy was like you don't use washcloths.
Oh yeah, that is pretty bad.
You just put the soap right on your balls.
Well, it's true, dude.
Pubic hairs.
We had one bar of soap in my house growing up.
Yeah.
And everyone just used Dude, I remember going in there and there'd just be a piece of shit on that bar of soap.
Yeah, and you
My
just
dad
have to wash the
dug in his
layer off,
asshole.
right? You have to wash the layer off, and then it's good to
No,
go.
I would get a new one, but all right. I'm looking up list of white.
You didn't wash your
slurs.
face with it?
No,
White slurs.
not when I saw the shit. Otherwise,
We're
I
about
would.
ready to slur you out.
God damn it, dude.
All right, Drew's not ready yet, so.
Well, no, it's just argue. It's actually very hard to.
What do you call fucking like
Well, it's like,
Czechs
I
and
looked up
fucking
list-
Albanians? And
Well, I looked up list of white slurs, and it's like list of ethnic slurs. It's like, no, I don't want ethnic. I want all white slurs.
white slurs.
And then this one's about how slurs are bad. This one's about Auburn Black
You're
Student
Googling
Union
it.
produces lists of slurs for white. Oh, here we go. Actually, maybe this might roll. This might be it.
Is it just going to be like cracker,
Auburn
and
black-
saltine, motherfucker? all that?
Auburn Black Student Union produced lists of racial slurs for white people discovered on GroupMe text chat allegedly associated with organ. This isn't, but it's not showing me the list. It's just an article about.
Give me a list. Just give a big old list of fucking.
This is from Cambridge. It's an excerpt from the book "I'm Not Racist," but ... Chapter 1 on the offensive. Just give me a fucking list.
That's why it's so
How
hard.
the hell did
Can we just start more white
I looked up
racism
a list
stuff?
of white slurs, and Asian slurs and stereotypes in the USA popped up before that when I looked up white slurs. A list of slurs on Twitter user made up against white people. God damn it.
That would probably be it.
I think I'm going to go just ethnic slurs because that would cover countries, I imagine. All right. That one, I don't want to do that one because it's Jewish.
Can't do
That one's Chinese.
South Asian.
Black people. Australian. Australian Aboriginal people. I'm not going to do that one.
Yeah, you're not gonna do
African Americans, South Asian, Iraqi, but there's tons of white slurs. Where the fuck are they? Slovenian, no. European people, especially the Dutch. All right. Angmo.
that. You fucking Angmo, get the fuck out of here, you
piece of shit.
get out of here, you fucking fish smelling Angmo.
Hoken for red hair, referring to Dutch people from the 17th century and expanded to encompass other
What
Europeans.
is it called? Hoken?
Well, I guess that's where it comes from. I don't know what Hoken is.
Yeah, it's not
Hokan is a variety of the southern Min languages native to and originating from the Minnan region
That one
and the
sucks. Don't read
southeastern
the-
part of Fuegian and it was a slur made by Fuegian people for Dutches. Oh, that's cool.
Angmo?
Angmo. So if you meet a redheaded European person, you call them an Angmo.
You fucking
It comes from
smell like a wet dog, Angmo.
It comes from Malaysia and Singapore, and it's a slur towards Dutch whites.
Nice.
There we go. White women, white acting black women specifically.
Oh, what's this one? Anne?
Yeah.
Is that it?
You know,
Come on, could you guys get more fucking
you know what an Anne looks like too.
interesting?
She's got a
I know what she looks
haircut.
like. I know what she fucking looks
She
like.
has cornrows. She has cornrows.
I know what she looks like. True. I used to live in the fucking trailer park.
A lot
okay?
of these are pretty nasty. I don't want to fucking do them.
What's an apple?
We're not talking about that one.
Oh,
We can only talk
there's
about
a
the white
lot of
one.
slurs in the A.
That was just A. That was just the letter A.
Oh, yeah, we can't say that one either. That one's-
Okay. We got one for Italian people. Its location of origin is Chile, and I think it's Bachicha? Bachicha?
Bachicha.
Bachicha, which is a slur for Italians from Chileans.
What is it?
Possibly derived from the Italian word bastasisa, a nickname for giambati. I don't know what any of this means.
Yeah, whatever.
God, fucking Italians suck.
You fucking stinky garlic bachachichas.
It is alarming how many of these are for black
There's for
people. A lot of these
Bosnian
are,
people. That's bad.
Yeah, we're not doing that one.
What's
we're
the
looking
banana?
for whites.
Who's banana? What is that?
Oh, no,
for?
we can do this. We can do Ukrainians.
All right, what's that one?
Banderite.
Banderite.
A banderite.
They don't sound cool though. Like you're not when you shout out, "Get the fuck out of here, you banderite."
Shut up. The term banderite was originally used to refer to the ultra-nationalist wing of the Organization of Ukrainian Nationalists in reference to its leader Stepan Bandera. In Poland, the term banderowiki is used in connection with the massacres of Poles in the Valia by the UPA. It keeps going. By the UPA. The term became a crucial element of Soviet propaganda and was used as a pejorative description of Ukrainian nationalists or sometimes Western Ukrainians or Ukrainian speakers. Today, the term is used in Russian propaganda to associate... Did that shut off again?
It did. It does. This is on though.
Okay. Used in Russian propaganda to associate Ukrainian identity with Nazism. Oh, yeah, because they do talk about
Still
how,
too
like...
hot.
Oh, okay.
We'll just run off of this camera for
All
a
right.
bit.
All right, next one. Well, this is a slur that's kind of nice. It's a Greek slur, and it was used against anyone who's not Greek.
Okay.
And it's barbarian.
Barbarian. Okay.
Someone who's perceived to be either uncivilized or primitive. Barbarian's like a type of culture, though, so that's a weird one. You know, we're going to ignore that one. That one's pretty bad.
What does that one say?
No,
Oh.
that one's also pretty bad.
I said that one before.
That one's also pretty bad, and that one's... Okay, here we go. Here's a slur for Germans.
Blue gum? No, that. That's not a right one. It's not the right
God
word.
damn it! Why'd you say that?
It's a Bosch or Baka.
Yes.
Bosch.
Shortened from the French term cabache dur, meaning hard head or stubborn, with the influence of German surname Bosch.
Bosch. Okay, so it's Bosch. There's a whole fucking brand of
Oh, here we go.
things.
Boar hater?
Yeah.
Which is a slur for
British
British
people?
people. Refers to a person who hates, prejudices, or criticizes the Boers or Afrikaners, historically applied to British people who held anti-Boers. I didn't even know the Boers were people. That
Yeah.
kind of makes me bad.
I
Oh,
think
here
you
we
just
go.
need to
Here we go.
find
This
some
is,
good
this
ones.
is an Irish slur. Bog or Bogtrotter.
Bogtrotter sounds good.
Bogtrotter's pretty nice. And
That one's pretty badass. I might use that one.
That's a slur for Irish people. A person of common or low-class Irish ancestry.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fucking bogtrotter.
Get the fuck out of here, you fucking bogtrotter.
We found a good slur. That's fun to use.
That is a good one. I would use that
Bogtrotter's
one.
fun.
Bogtrotter. It's
I'm-
easy to remember. You just think of Harlem Globetrotters.
I'm technically a bogtrotter.
Well, me too. I mean, my grandmother's maiden name was Ryan.
Yeah, the next
Her name
one-
was Patricia Ryan.
I think we're just going to go through slurs for the next 20 minutes.
We can do that. This is our
I like
podcast.
I won't, but I'm not going to do any brown people slurs.
No, don't do any of the ones that will get us canceled. We can read those ones later. What's a bullbush?
I
That's
don't
a bad
even
one.
know what those people are. I can't talk bad
Let me
about
see.
the target is. But bukra,
Belarusians?
no,
Okay.
a bukra is a slur for white people from sub-Saharan Africa.
Bukra. Get out of my... Oh, I'm not doing an accent either. Get out of my town, Bukra.
Ooh, Buell. Buell is a Indonesian slur for white people, derived
For
from an
albino?
archaic Indonesian word for albino. Bull.
Buell.
Buell.
Get the fuck out of here, you fucking bog-trotting Buell.
That is it for B. Now we go cabbage eater. That's great.
Yeah, there we go. That's
That's
German.
what you talk
That's
about
definitely
Germans.
Germans,
A
yeah.
cabbage eater? That's fucking...
Fucking kraut, dude.
Your wife's a dirty fucking cabbage eater.
Well, that's what kraut is in German.
Yeah, it's just cabbage.
Cabbage.
I like that, cabbage eaters. See, that's a fun one.
You can't do that one.
Carcamano?
Well, I meant the one
The
before that.
Brazilian slur for Italian. Yeah, no shit. Carcamano is a slur for Italian people. It's crazy this is all on Wikipedia.
Of course it's in Wikipedia. That's where all the
Charlie.
racism is. Well, we use that too.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's for white Americans. It's a slur used in the 1960s and 1970s when white people as a refined collective oppressor group similar to the man or the system. You're a fucking Charlie.
Get the fuck out of here, Charlie. You bog-trotting Charlie.
This one's kind of funny because it's called China Swede, and that's a slur the United States made for the Finnish people. You fucking China Swede. That's a funny one.
It's like we only know Swedish people. They're further east, I think, right?
Yeah, it's actually
So call them-
weirdly enough, particularly it originates from Minnesota and Michigan. I've never called someone
Get
a
the
China
fuck out of here,
Swede,
you
but that's-
China Swede.
you fucking dirty China Swede.
You fucking...
This is a fun one. This is a slur for French people that us Americans came up with. Cheese-eating surrender monkeys.
Well, I knew that one. I
I've
just
never
couldn't
heard
think
that.
of
That
it.
would rule.
Never heard of cheese-eating surrender monkeys? You've never heard of cheese-eating
Oh shit!
surrender
Do you know
monkeys?
what this came from?
What?
This term originated with a 1995 episode of The Simpsons.
Yeah?
Got on The Simpsons. I love The Simpsons. I don't remember that. Cheese-eating surrender monkeys.
Well, there is the big like meme about French surrendering all the time.
Well, yeah, but cheese-eating surrender monkeys is pretty, a lot.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Christ killer for Jewish people is pretty funny.
Just fucking pull out all the stops and just say Christ killer.
Yeah.
You
That's
killed
pretty
Christ.
nice. What the fuck do you think you are? You killed Christ killer. Chinese, Hispanic, South Asians, Spanish, Asian, Black, Aboriginal, Pacific Islander, Cajun.
It's just kind of
definitely not
shows
doing that one. Chinese and Japanese individuals of African descent.
Not that
yeah,
one.
no, we're good. Okay, white people, especially poor Appalachian and Southern people. Cracker. Well, we all knew that one.
Yeah.
What's the origin of cracker? This is you learn something new every day. Entered general use in the United States as a pejorative term for white people, though may be used neutrally or positively in context, can specifically refer to white settlers, as with Florida or Georgia crackers. Yeah.
That was
Kruko.
really good.
Here's another one. Kruko.
For
Or
German
krucka.
people?
Krucka if you're a woman.
Kruka for the
Italian slur for German people. The name was firstly given during the First World War to the troops of the Austro-Hungarian army of Croatian and Slovenian ethnicity. Later, the term was used to indicate the Germans. Culchi? That's an Irish slur for rural Irish people. This is how much the Irish hate. The Irish
called their own
Irish
people?
hate so much that they had a slur for their own people.
Well, I hate to say this, but it just shows that white people are really good at making slurs.
We are kind of the best.
Because there's hardly any normal, straight up white ones.
I don't want to do that one.
Maybe there will be more in
all
other.
right, we've done this enough. Just pick a letter.
Uh,
We'll do
N.
one more letter. We're not doing N.
do M, I said.
M. Okay. All right. All right. Target Italian people from Romania. A macaronar?
It's probably macaroni.
Macaronar?
Macaroner.
A macaroner. Roughly means macaroni eater.
Hey, you fucking macaroner. Get out of here.
Fucking macaroni eater. You get out of here. It's Romania. We got fucking Dracula and shit over here.
I knew this dude when I worked at at a warehouse. He used to call people pizza bakers.
Yeah, that's nice.
Pizza becado. He used to say that way. It was pretty funny.
Moroccan Jewish people. We can do that one. Morocco cocky.
Oh, I wonder what cocky means. Probably something with poop.
Derived from Morocco, Hebrew pronunciation for Morocco, plus cocky, which means shit. Crap in human saying.
How did I know
So
that?
it just means Moroccan shit. Man, there is a lot of them for black people, unfortunately. This one's funny. This is one for white people called mayonnaise monkey. A term commonly used by black people, a person with a mayonnaise-like complexion.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise monkey's hilarious. I love mayonnaise too.
What was the other one that we had? Bog-trotting mayonnaise monkey.
Yeah, a bog-trotted mayonnaise
Get the
monkey.
fuck out of here, you bog-trotting mayonnaise monkey ass cracker.
Mick from Irish people. We already talked about that.
Well, that's kind of why I picked M. I didn't say the other word, the other letter. I didn't say N.
I feel bad looking at these because I'm just looking at them. All right, we got another one for white people.
Oh!
Arrived. Their origins are East and Southern Africa, Democratic Republic of the Congo for white people, and that is, I don't even know how to pronounce that. That's Mzungu.
Mzungu.
Mzungu. Mzungu. Maybe both pejorative and affectionate depending on usage.
Get the fuck out of here, you Mzungu.
You mean it's the perfect word?
Mzungu, come here, my Mzungu.
Ooh, me and my Mzungas.
What's up, dude, Mzungu?
Dude, I got a big group of Mzungas that I hang out with. My Mazunga.
I got cut over.
My Mazunga, dude. Turn the music up, my Mazunga.
Yeah, and then you get pulled over or you get cut off by a Mzungu.
And you go, fucking this
Fucking Mzungu.
Fucking look at all these Mazungus.
They just keep flooding my fucking country, these dirty
Look at all these Mazungus fucking ruining the community swimming pool.
I'm not wearing socks, and look at the sweat on my legs.
I'm glistening, dude.
This is disgusting.
I'm so hot. I think we just did 15 minutes where I read slurs. I think
yeah, it was pretty awesome, I think.
It was informative. I don't know if it was awesome.
Well, life is life, and we take it as it comes. You know what I mean?
I hope you all learned something today. Please.
I hope bog-trotting mayonnaise monkey, I think, needs to come into the vocabulary.
No, cheese-eating surrender monkey definitely does. Shout out Simpsons. That rules.
In Germany, they used to call anybody from England, Ireland, or Scotland, they used to call them island monkeys.
Yeah.
Because they're from the island.
We should get off of this part.
What's wrong with being slurry?
No, it's the monkey part of it. The monkey
Yeah,
part
well,
of
you're
that's
making it
all.
racist by being like, oh, monkey, monkey. Anybody could be a fucking monkey. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, totally.
So I got 2 German people coming on the weekend. And
What was the slur we had for? Oh, cabbage
sorry.
eater. Got a couple cabbage eaters.
Couple cabbage eaters coming. One of them's half American, so he speaks English. The other 3 don't speak hardly any English at all.
So they just have to suck your dick to tell you when to stop.
No.
Oh, yeah.
2 of them are children.
What's your ballpark?
But he's a good buddy of mine. I'm really, really happy to have him come over here. It's just insane to think, like, my house. Like, I didn't even think about it before. I was like, yeah, just come to our house. There's 4 more people in the house. Like, I don't have 4 extra rooms. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, you're checking to make sure it's still recording?
We got 10 more minutes.
Yeah, we're good. But that's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
This first time in America is going to be in Detroit.
Did you stock up on a bunch of cabbage?
No, but I'm sure we're going to make some cabbage.
Make some coleslaw, some kraut.
Okay, he's not going to watch this anyway. You know what? He's vegetarian and she's vegan now. So I'm
Well,
like, what the
then
fuck are you going to eat?
Now you definitely have to buy a lot of cabbage.
It's upsetting because there's so many good places I could take him to show them, like, you know, how nasty we are with food in America and how delicious
oh my
it
God,
is.
it fucks. It's like you can't even enjoy the cuisine.
Right, because they're everything that they're going to want to eat.
Detroit,
A
it's
coney
coney
dog.
dog, yeah.
You
What
want to eat
about-
a fucking coney dog?
What
You
about
can't
their kids?
because there's meat on
Are
it.
their kids gay
No,
like them?
Their kids aren't gay like they
then
are.
you take their kids out for a coney
Oh yeah,
dog.
their kids are gonna fucking eat Taco Bell and fucking everything.
They don't have Taco Bell in Germany?
No, they did not have Taco
Oh my
Bell
God,
in
they're
Germany.
gonna fucking blow a brick.
I had to learn how to make.
You should get them shawarma, dude.
Oh well, they've had it. Well, in Germany they have better shawarma.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
We live in. You're totally wrong.
I am not wrong.
Dearborn makes.
Let's fly to
Dearborn,
fucking Germany and I'll show you, you fucker.
No, Dearborn makes the best shawarma in the world.
Have you been to the Balkan House in
I
Ferndale?
don't give a.
You've been to the
fuck.
Balkan House in
No,
Ferndale?
you go to Dearborn.
I don't trust you.
You-
All right, first we'll
That's
go to
where they're
Dearborn.
all from. It's the biggest Middle Eastern fucking like
Yeah,
city
the
in
largest
in America.
concentration of Muslims in the United States.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
That
you
doesn't
go
mean that their
there.
shawarma's better there.
Yes, it does.
No, it does.
Who makes better shawarma than Muslims?
The Turkish people in Germany made it like a fast food version of shawarma.
You know
that's
how fucking
amazing.
dumb of a cabbage eater you sound like right now? You sound like a dumbass cabbage
Well,
eater
you
right
could
now.
suck my bog-trotting dick.
You know,
I'm gonna fly you to
the
fucking
shawarma
Germany.
in Germany was so good they used to throw a cabbage on
Well,
it.
that's all they
threw
fucking
a little
eat.
sauerkraut and Polish sausage on it.
That's all they fucking eat in Germany is that shit.
Oh, a schnitzel. Or schnitzel
Well, that's like
on
if I
it.
brought him here. It would be the same thing if I brought him here and had him eat schnitzel. They eat so much fucking shawarma over there.
Not good shawarma, dude.
Yeah, but
Not this
It
good
doesn't.
shawarma.
Trust
dude.
me, dude.
Our shawarma.
I've had the shawarma here. I've had the shawarma there. They're 2 different animals.
Yeah, ours is
I
better.
liked the other one.
Ours is No, you're fucking out of your mind.
What are you
You're
trying
out
to?
of your
You're
mind. I
just
will
trying to pull
fight
in the
you.
Muslims that might be watching
No,
this
dude, I
program.
just think you're wrong. America's number one.
Drew says the Muslims ours are better.
No, how dare you think Germany has better shawarma than Americans?
Well, we're gonna fly to. I'm gonna fucking. If I ever get money,
we're a melting pot.
if I ever get money, when the tickets are cheap, we're both gonna fly to Germany for like a week. I'm gonna take you to the one shawarma place, and that's our entire goal. The rest we can do
Fuck
whatever you
everything
want.
else, I don't care.
Yeah.
Maybe-
and then you're gonna eat a shawarma there, and then you're gonna go.
maybe we go to Auschwitz. Maybe we don't if we find the time.
Maybe we'll go check out some concentration camps.
Yes.
But other than Auschwitz is in Poland anyway.
Or whatever.
It's fine.
Only thing I want to do is if I go to Germany is just see what they did.
Well, I could take you to Buchenwald where they have a few buildings.
I want to go
left
to
over.
Berlin, see the shell shock shit where the wall used to be.
Yeah, where fucking David Hasselhoff came and sang the wall down.
Yeah,
I've been looking for freedom, and they're like, "Oh my god!"
this guy's pretty awesome. Actually.
They love him actually over there.
Yeah, he's like a huge hero.
Yeah, and his German is horrible. My German is superior to his German. I will have a German
Is your
off with
is your
him.
dick better than David Hasselhoff?
It's probably
Did SpongeBob ever ride you?
no.
Yeah.
But
so shut the fuck up, dude.
look, at work, when you'd leave your workstation.
Yeah, I'm so sweaty. I'm sorry.
I know, it's fine. We're still recording somehow.
Oh yeah,
So-
that one came back on.
So at work, when you leave your workstation open, the big thing, of course, dudes in a fucking place, is that you would change the desktop picture, to something so that when the person comes back, they get a new desktop, right? And of course, every single time, normally it was like
Shut
that one
off
shut
again.
off. This one's still going. Let me check and make sure. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Fucking piece of shit. Yeah, this one's still going.
It's so hot. We're melting your camera.
So hot, we're melting the camera. We're gonna destroy the camera. So anyway, normally, like, the dumb dudes would always make some like super gay picture where there's like naked men
You trying to call me
rubbing
are you-
each
Are
other.
you trying to call me dumb because that sounds great? That sounds exactly like.
But you know what I mean? Like they do a picture like that. But I came back
I
one
want
time.
shawarma right now. I'm sorry. Yes.
I came back.
Thinking about that.
Let me finish the fucking
Let
story,
me
and then you
finish.
can talk about shawarma.
You're talking about gay guys. I'm thinking of that
Shawarma?
the garlic sauce all over my face. I want someone to money shot me with garlic sauce right now.
So I came back to my fucking screen, and it was David Hasselhoff in a mankini, and just standing there like this, and he was so fucking hairy. I was like, that's gayer than two dudes blowing each other.
Is it?
It is.
Why?
Well,
Because you were actually attracted to him. You saw two guys blowing each other, and you're like, "Well, get this out of here." You saw David Hasselhoff all hairy in a bikini. You go, "Whoa, I'm pretty attracted to this, actually."
okay, what's gayer? Is it two dudes sucking or fucking each other, or two dudes staring into each other's eyes with passion?
It's definitely the passion. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's
that
the ones
was-
I would put in
that
there.
was not-
I put two gay dudes just holding each other like this.
I know, but you just said it was gayer because it was David Hasselhoff, which means you're the other gay dude staring lovingly
yeah.
into David
So
Hasselhoff.
what, dude?
So it means you have a thing for David Hasselhoff.
I don't have a thing for him, but
Well, who was the other guy? You said two gay guys staring into your eyes lovingly. You were the only other guy when you got back to that thing. It was you staring
I
into
did put
David
my arm
Hasselhoff.
across you. I'm sorry. We started talking about David Hasselhoff. I put my
I don't
arm
give a
behind
fuck.
you.
I'm so sweaty. You don't want anything to do with my holes right
That's
now.
what.
My holes are so fucking sweaty.
Yeah,
and
we're
dirty.
gonna have to take like a cool down break after this. We're
Yeah.
getting pretty close to the end here anyway, but
Yeah, I'm ready to wrap up because of how hot it is. Let's do like 5 or so more minutes. But fucking Jesus.
wow. You didn't ask me about my shirt.
Oh, what's your shirt?
My shirt's John Brown.
Oh, the white guy that was crazy and shot a bunch of people.
The
During the
first
Civil-
person,
during
the
the Civil
first
War.
person to be executed for treason in the United States ever.
Yeah, he's white savior.
He's a white knight. Yeah, that's
He's
what
a white
people
knight.
say.
Like white people love using him as an example of a badass during the Civil War. Like dude, John Brown.
Yeah, but he lost, I think, 2 or 3 of his sons, and he was hanged for treason, trying to start a slave uprising. Okay, yeah, that
He
dude might
is
be
cool.
white knighting,
He-
but
look,
he fucking gave
Look,
his life
no,
for
no,
that
no.
shit.
John Brown is cool. What was not cool is that they did a Matthew McConaughey movie where Matthew McConaughey plays John Brown, and it was
It
kind
was
of a
Ethan
whole.
Hawke.
Was it Ethan?
It was a
Hawke?
TV show they had.
No, there was a movie.
Okay, the movie probably sucked,
Matthew
but
McConaughey.
the
But
TV
my
show
whole
was
point
awesome.
Is they did that, and they're like, white people are pretty tight. Actually, if it wasn't for us whites, you would have never been freed. It's actually on us. That's like the whole premise of the movie.
Well, and the sad thing is that he was an outlier.
Well, John
of
Brown
whole
is the
thing.
example of black people step aside. We'll save you.
Well, no, it was
You need a white man to save you.
No, it's like the argument that people make where they say everybody is this, and then one person comes and go, but this one guy wasn't, and then they go, oh, see, you're wrong. It's like, no, most of the white people, even the Northerners back then, were like, hey, slaves suck, slavery kind of sucks, but I don't really give a fuck. You know what I mean?
No, I agree, but hyping up John Brown so much is kind of racist.
He's fucking
to me.
cool.
He's a little racist to be
It's
honest.
not racist.
What about all the other unnamed black people that did the exact same thing?
Yeah, like fucking
But we don't remember their names. We remember John Brown's because he was white.
Harriet Tubman.
Yeah, but there's like numerous. Think of the amount of black people that died trying to do slavery uprisings.
Yeah, I wish I could learn
lost,
about them.
lost
That's
their kids.
awesome.
But we don't remember their names because they weren't white. We remember John Brown's because like, well, he's a white guy.
Well, and okay, so the reason why is because
he's white.
yeah, because at the time,
At least you admit. I like you. Go,
yeah, because he's white.
Yeah.
In a time where everybody else was just being a fucking Nazi, he was like the one dude. It's like Operation Valkyrie. Where
Yeah, but that's also like a weird thing to pat yourself on the back of.
I'm not patting myself on the back.
Not
I'm
you,
just,
but John Brown. Like that's like what's the argument? It's like that Chris Brown joke, or not Chris Brown, Chris Rock joke, where he says he's like, well, my friends will brag about like I've never been to jail before. It's like you're not supposed to go to jail, dummy. That's like John Brown going, I wasn't racist. He's like, you're not supposed to be racist, dummy. Like that's not. I defended the lives of other people. You're supposed to defend the lives of other people.
He didn't. He did not only just defend the lives of other people. Him and his men took over the largest arsenal in the United States, Harper's Ferry, and tried to start a slave uprising.
Dude, trust me, my dad talks about John Brown a lot. My dad gets pretty hyped up about John Brown.
Well, it doesn't mean that it. You know what I'm just saying?
I'm just saying the oldest racist white guys love John Brown, and it's they
like him for another reason. They like him to be able to go, see, white people did good things to help out. Yeah, I like it. The idea of John Brown of being that person that is so far out of the norm, where you're like able to see into a spot and be like, no, what this is wrong. It's so wrong. I'm willing to give my life up for it.
What do you think John Brown would think of this?
What? No, our podcast or our world right now?
No, that you're a fucking cabbage-eating mayonnaise monkey.
That I'm a bog-trotting mayonnaise monkey?
A bog-trotting, cabbage-eating mayonnaise monkey. What do you think? You think he'd put a fucking barrel in my head?
He would kill both of us.
Both? Why would he kill you?
Because we don't love God enough. He was also a very God-loving dude.
Oh, a devout Christian.
Yeah, he was a super devout Christian.
Sweet.
And that was part of the reason why.
He hated homosexuals. That's
yeah.
So you're wearing a shirt of a guy who probably would have executed a homosexual. He goes, you're black? That's cool. You're gay?
You're gay! God's hell, fire and wrath come down.
Hey guys, time to start a fire. We got to burn some people.
But I'd like to think if John Brown was here nowadays, he would probably be one of the January 6th dudes, to be honest.
No, if John Brown was here nowadays, he goes, I didn't want him to have this much freedom.
He's like, whoa, wait a minute.
Whoa, I just didn't want them to live a life of servitude. You're going to let them own homes? What the hell?
Like, okay, the stuff I read about the 50s where they had their own water fountain, I would have stopped there.
He goes, I think that was a reasonable compromise.
Yeah, I mean, come on. The same bus? They're on the same bus? Are you fucking crazy?
He goes, the same. He goes, look, they can even be on the same bus. But, different parts of the bus.
Separate but equal.
Yeah.
Is what I was looking for. That's what I gave my life for.
I do think it's funny that
John Brown fucking hilarious.
John Brown is insanely woke for his time, and then but now he goes, this is too much.
He's super fucking racist.
He shows up to like 2024 and he goes, I've made a terrible mistake. I died so that they could also have delis, but not delis right next to my delis. What am I, crazy?
Well, isn't that like how it is?
I might die for it, but I'm not crazy.
Isn't that how it is with like everything though? That like you live long enough to just turn into a piece of shit.
Yeah, the most progressive people are always eventually gonna be backwards.
Yeah, like all the fucking crazy pink hair, whatever people,
dude.
Who also have brown hair.
Martin Luther King, if I'm pretty sure, was not a fan of homosexuals. He was a reverend.
Yeah, he.
So great leader, but he'd be looking at somebody.
I don't want them to get married. Yeah, exactly. That's part of my dream. That's what I'm saying.
He'd be right now. He goes, "You letting them get married?"
Wait, Jesus, but fucking second.
But also a great guy, great hero that we should all admire. But also, there's certain parts of him that we probably wouldn't.
Yeah, well, that whole thinking is what upsets me. Is people that take our understanding, our stance right now, apply it to history, especially for like Abraham Lincoln.
I know, but
like Abraham Lincoln.
But also, people always have to like realize that any historian will tell you that's how you're not a historian or you don't understand history because you can't look at history through a modern eye.
Yeah, you have to look at it through the time.
You are a moron and don't understand how to look at history. Like, you're just stupid.
Yeah, like, well, talking about Abraham Lincoln, a lot of people were like, Abraham Lincoln was racist and a piece of shit. He pushed to have the 13th Amendment signed before the war was over and basically held off, making a peace treaty just so that the 13th Amendment could get signed. And he also did the Emancipation Proclamation. Yeah, I know it didn't free everybody.
I don't listen to hip hop.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's
and
a
then
favorite,
that's him nowadays.
It's a favorite line from, if you've ever seen the South Park musical, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, where Chef turns to the general of the army. He goes, have you ever heard of the Emancipation Proclamation? He goes, I don't listen to hip hop. I love that line.
But you get what I mean? Like, you can't go look back and look at the times and say how it is today.
Well, I mean,
like Abraham Lincoln was obviously misgendering people back then.
You're a moron that doesn't understand the study of history, and also then you're doomed to repeat it.
Yeah,
because people who don't understand history are usually fucked. Because then you start to realize, like, I don't want to be one of those guys. There's an argument. A lot of people say history repeats itself.
Yeah,
I don't believe that because I've listened to enough historians talk and shit like that. But they say history doesn't repeat itself, but it does sometimes rhyme. If that makes sense.
Yeah. It's
the same thing doesn't happen, but you can see similar things, themes, and things that are like very similar to what
psychological things that kind of bring it. Well,
yeah.
I'd hate to say it when they talk about Trump. They talk about the Nazis. And
it's a drastically fucking insane comparison.
But there are some similarities in the way that Hitler's Mein Kampf, how he was radicalized. A lot of people today, how they're getting radicalized is very similar to how Hitler was radicalized.
No, Hitler's radicalization, the way he was able to radicalize everybody was because of the economic downfall.
No, how he got radicalized is what I'm saying.
Oh, I was just saying.
Because he was in fucking Vienna.
Hitler's rise to fucking power is all just because of...
I'm not talking about before. I'm talking about before that.
I know, but I'm saying because of World War I and it put Germany got fucked in that treaty so hard it destroyed their economy that he was able to rile them all up and they didn't know who to blame it on and they blamed that their whole economy falling apart. Like, you look at Germany post World War I, pre World War II, and it's like there's like a woman taking a wheelbarrow full of cash to go get a single loaf of bread. Like, their money was meaningless.
Yeah.
Like, they had to overprint so much to pay their debts from World War I that their money fell so down that it was like insanely, like their entire economy is crumbled. And then Hitler kind of used Jews as the scapegoat for the reason why their country was in the state it was.
Yeah, and he adopted the red on the flag because...
you could argue that
because of communism.
You could argue that we're like in a point of inflation right now where everything costs more, but like it's not to that level.
No, what I'm saying is okay, Hitler in Mein Kampf. Yeah, I've read Mein Kampf, not all of it, part of it. He writes in there that he was pretty liberal. He was an art student in fucking Vienna, right?
So it's the gays we have to look out for, is what you're saying, not Trump.
No, so he said that he was upset because he was a World War I veteran, right? Yeah. And in most of the mainstream media newspapers that he was reading, it talked very, very harshly about Germany.
Yeah, well, because Germany kind of admitted the L.
They admitted that they were wrong and everything.
They surrendered
and they took everything.
and they signed the treaty, and the treaty...
Versailles?
Yeah. What?
I think it was Versailles. Versailles.
The Treaty of Versailles.
Versailles. Yeah,
Versailles.
okay.
But
whatever,
it fucked them economically because the amount of debt, because like part of it was that they owed all these countries so much
I'm trying to make
money.
a point about fucking Hitler, though.
Well, yeah.
Ready? So Hitler was reading the major news outlets.
Gestapo.
Right? And he was upset about it.
I just want to say a German word.
He was very upset about the fucking newspapers that he was reading that were talking so harshly. Versailles, yeah.
I did said Versailles. It's Versailles.
So he was upset about all the major newspapers talking bad about Hitler, or not Hitler. They were already talking about him before.
Germany, yeah, no, like they show it. Like if you learn like history properly, they'll show like all of the like political cartoons that were happening in most like French, English, Polish newspapers, and it was like, look at fucking dumbass Germany. Look how dumb they fucking are. Like, they didn't only just lose; people were just dunking on them for years while they're on this economic downfall. And so he kind of used German superiority as a way to raise the people up.
Right, so that's what he did to them. When I'm trying to say how he got it. So this is how he had it. He was reading the fucking newspapers. He was upset they were talking shit about Germany. So he started reading alternative newspapers, right?
It's QAnon. Modern day QAnon.
Right, modern day QAnon. And in those papers, they talked very highly of Germany, but they also had very anti-Semitic themes.
Well, yeah, they said that
And-
the problem of Germany is that the Jews.
Yeah. So
the
him-
Jews are what holding back the German population.
Yeah.
From
So his
succeeding.
discontent towards what happened in World War I, his feelings towards what they were doing to Germany and the economy, and him reading this secondary media got him radicalized into anti-Semitism.
But isn't that-
it's the same thing that's happening
that's not-
with a lot of people here with the
But
QAnon
yeah,
shit.
but that's
yeah.
not proven, right? Like, isn't there like still this
He
argument?
wrote it in his fucking book.
Well, I thought there was like a bunch of shit of like when his hate for Jews, because like wasn't there also an argument that like Hitler's mom's doctor was Jewish or something?
Yeah,
like
that's
that?
well. He wrote it
There's
in
like a
Mein
bunch of
Kampf.
theories. Like
He wrote it in Mein Kampf. He wrote literally that's why he started hating Jews is because he read all these other newspapers that had anti-Semitic shit in there. Then he started thinking about stuff, and then he started seeing more Jews, and then he started,
But there's a ton of theories that started earlier.
that there was a lot of other
There was
reasons.
something
before.
about like his mom's doctor. I know that one.
right.
There
That
was
could have
something
been
about
added on.
There was something about the guy who rejected him from art school was Jewish. I think there was like a theory about that. Like, I'm not saying that didn't help radicalize him, but there was like also points in his life where Jewish people had done things it had nothing to do with him being Jewish, but since they were Jewish and they played parts in his life that he held a bias towards Jewish people before even
Sure, he probably had like a discontent, but he said himself that he was pretty progressive until that happened. And then from then on.
I think fucking even Trump says he's progressive. I'm progressive. I'm very progressive. Like Trump even says he's progressive.
Yeah, but he also uses every single one of these fucking like backwards ass fucking conspiracy bullshit whatever thing to fucking propel himself forward.
Yeah.
He'll
We should
agree
probably
with
wrap
anything.
this up. We got off on a tangent.
Yeah, but I just wanted to say that so
Hitler had his reasons.
Hitler was
no.
we just wanted to say
we condemn everything
he didn't do
did.
everything wrong.
We condemn everything he did.
Everything he did was wrong and he was a bad guy. It doesn't matter if he helped the economy. Same reason why
No, he's a terrible person, but I think it's also good to like always acknowledge like historically there's a way
that he was a human being. He wasn't some type of fucking demigod or fucking demon.
it was like
He was a
people-
human being that got fucking led down the wrong path, who ended up leading millions of people down the wrong path, who ended up fucking...
certain circumstance create bad people.
Yeah. It was a storm of anti-Semitism.
And not saying what he
that
did.
he got wrapped
not
in.
defending him and saying like,
No.
like you should be compassionate. But it's like, but I think that's why history is important because you have to realize like certain conditions create bad people. Bad people don't just exist.
Yeah.
So
and
create situations where we don't create bad people.
Yeah, and a part of that is, and this would be my point for that whole thing, banning people and taking them off platforms and removing freedom of speech and shit like that.
Yes, we hate freedom of speech here.
We hate it. No, we want. There should be. It should be on these platforms where a fucking person can come in and go, hey, I think the Jews did 9/11, and people are like, whoa, you're a fucking idiot, and he feels so bad, he's like, and then he realizes he's wrong. Instead of him going on there going, Jews did 9/11, they ban him, he goes into some fucking dark
And then,
web.
then he goes, I was banned by the Jews because they know I'm onto them.
Yeah, and
I
then
get
he
what
goes
you're
into
saying,
some
yeah.
dark web thing, and
I
then he
get what
talks
you're
to other
saying,
people who
'cause then
say the
you-
same thing,
I-
and they circle jerk each other, and
Well,
they jerk
I
each other,
think-
and they jerk each
I
other,
think the only argument is that
and then they're storming the fucking Capitol,
yeah.
which they
I
should
don't
have
know.
stormed the Capitol for other reasons. That's my opinion.
I disagree with that.
They
But,
shouldn't have went for Trump. They should have went in and been like, "Hey, our
For
healthcare
Biden.
sucks." Dude, the last interview I saw from Biden, they were talking about polls. They were talking about polls and shit.
Like what kind of polls?
The polls,
Big sloppy polls.
big sloppy fucking man polls. No, they were talking about polls, and they were talking about how bad he was doing in the polls, and he goes, yeah, but that's the media. I'm like, you are a second away from saying fake news.
Yeah.
I'm like, how did Biden flip over? How was Biden Trump in this?
Yeah, he trumped it a little bit.
That's awesome. Wouldn't it be hilarious if it flipped and Trump just came out and he's like,
I'm so fucking hot.
Yeah,
I'm
we're gonna
so
wrap it
hot.
up.
We're gonna do
All right, so
another
this has been
episode.
Sex Monkey Dungeon. I've been Chris Barrett. This has been.
I condemn everything Hitler did. I
Yeah,
don't
we
think he's a
can.
good
No,
person.
Hitler is a horrible person.
I don't know.
I don't
know
say.
what Chris says. I just want to make sure.
What do you
on the
mean? Why are you trying to put it
Shut
on
up,
me?
Chris. Chris, you're the one who was trying to.
I never said anything about compassion about Hitler.
Hitler was a bad person. He was a living demon in the flesh. And there's no reason.
Satan came up.
There's no
and
reason.
fucking-
There's no reason Hitler did what he did. We just think he's evil and he's a demon, and we just everything else. That's it.
He came out of the womb hating Jews.
He's
and
the most evil person that ever existed. He came out evil, and that's it. That's the end of the story.
Yep.
He's a bad person, and no one should ever look into his work.
Yep. That was the wrong one. Sorry.
Campbell Zone.
All right, this is Sex Monkey Dungeon. We love you guys. Good night.
Good night, everybody.